Hello lovely people. So I think this is a very good opening shot for the video because I have a visitor. And the visitor is none other than James from CCA. And with him, he brought his car. This car is a Merc. Probably you've seen it if anybody is competing in UK EMA competitions, or probably you've seen it in some photos that EMA publishes. And what's happening here is that he came to tune his car. So he's happily sitting. Hello. Yeah, we have a car on charge because he was here for the last more than 3 hours. So this car is a little bit of a beast, and we're gonna go through everything that is in this car. So while James is doing James things inside, because he's just checking everything with the tone generator and with songs and everything, this is after a tune. He's just finalizing tuning everything by here according to himself, because he's gonna go to competition next week. So while he's doing that, I want to show you this. This is one of the subwoofers. So James, if somebody doesn't know, he's a speaker engineer that develops speakers and subwoofers for a British company called Bassface. And this is one of his creations. So this is a small 8-inch driver. You can see it's tiny. And he built it by hand. 3 stacks of magnets. So James is an SPL guy. And this subwoofer has very long throw. Like whenever you saw those monsters like from Standout, I cannot even do it with one hand. But this is an actual real SPL subwoofer. So Duska, I don't know why it doesn't have a Duska, but I think his plans is to put this one in, I think a 6 order, and to break, I don't remember how he said 150 or 140 dB, but yeah, one single 8 that can clamp, I think he said 3K or something like that. It's something ridiculous. So yeah, little tiny thing. Just wanted to show you and share.
Enjoy it. Tune it again tomorrow.
Because you're gonna make it worse.
Yeah. Because after a while your ears go numb.
Yep.
And no matter what you do, you don't know what you're doing because your ears are numb. He's at that point now where if we keep trying, we're not going to achieve anything. You are not going to achieve anything. I'm not going to achieve anything. That is for sure. So I'm going to enjoy it now.
Okay, James. So we have a very interesting system. Hello, James.
Hello.
What do we have in your system?
So we have a combination of Bassface gear, knockoff Dayton audio gear, and some of my own branded Team CCA gear.
Anything that you build by yourself?
So everything in this vehicle has been built from the ground up myself. So I've built the pillars, the pods, the door speakers, the front sub, the rear sub. In fact, even the rear sub I built myself, and the front sub and rear sub were designed and developed myself, along with the door speakers and mids were designed and developed by myself for Bassface car audio.
Do we have a front sub? I want to check it out. Actually, I just want to show you. Okay, so here, if you're gonna have a look at here, there's a front sub, which is it 8 or 10? I don't remember.
It's a 8-inch subwoofer.
8-inch.
It's a Team CCA X8, so an unreleased woofer, not on the market yet.
Nice. Here we have a head unit that's asking for source, and here is one of the probably highlights of this build, which are doors made of literal wood.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So it has to be, because it's literally dead, because it houses 4 mid-bass drivers. Now all of these 4 drivers are wired on 1 channel, correct?
They're on 2. To the DSP, it's 1 channel, but on the amplifier, it's 2 separate channels.
Okay. Yeah, and we didn't have any issues, to be honest. I was expecting, when we tuned this, I was expecting there's going to be a lot of problems tuning these doors and those doors, but they played amazingly good. Like, no issues. The only issue we had is the driver's side null, a very light driver's side null. However, we did manage to overcome it, but with mid-bass indoors, there's actually less problems than I would have thought.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Probably you would have problems when you have SPL build with mid-ranges like here. Then you will have a lot of like home filtering and stuff happening. But with mid-bass, it's not an issue. And Pizza as well has the Amarok build that has 2 mid-bass drivers in each kick. And they do play nice. He's winning competitions. So hopefully after this, you're going to win a competition as well.
Fingers crossed. Still a few things to button up first, but we're getting there.
Okay, in the back, this is custom-made subwoofer.
It is a very long throw 15-inch woofer with a resonance of about 18 hertz.
So it's very soft. Let me touch it. Let me touch it. Oh, it is very soft. Yeah, I don't want to push it because it's not mine.
I'll push it.
Yeah, of course, you're not scared. And James is old school, so he loves JBL stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because apparently they're cheap and good.
Cheap and reliable.
Cheap and reliable.
That one there didn't work when I bought it. Stuck it in the oven for 20 minutes. That works fine.
Just like a graphics card back in the day. Yeah. So this sub acts as an infinite baffle, trunk baffle, or boot baffle. Like, to be honest, trunk baffle sounds better than boot baffle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boot baffle doesn't sound. Yeah.
So when you've got a trunk IB, you've got the advantage of you can put stuff in the boot to adapt how it sounds.
Exactly. So you want a tighter base, just put stuff in. But yeah, are you competing with this door open?
Unfortunately, you have to have it shut when you're competing. When I'm giving demos, it's open all day.
So you're losing a little bit of the low end.
A tiny bit, but the boot's so big it doesn't really make that much of a difference.
And you compensate everything with power, as a typical base set.
We've got power. We've got.
Okay. Some batteries. It's not lithium. Why?
So initially, I was running a 10,000 watt amp in here, but that sub blew up in the end, and I decided to go with a full SQ build. If I don't use batteries, they're going to go bad, so I'm going to use them. They'll come in handy for leisure batteries later. And besides, when my alternator died the other day, I made it all the way to Southend without breaking down. Which
Of course, yeah, that's amazing stuff.
But overall, 5-way, 5 amps, 5 batteries.
That's how it should be. Typical SQ system.
It's not only an SQ car, it's also maybe heavy.
Okay, so I'm not a car guy at all. So all of this stuff, for me personally, it doesn't really matter. Because, I don't know, car guys probably know something about this. Yeah, James did something with that thing.
So, just yesterday actually, I got this car running again with a new Stage 3 hybrid turbocharger. So this is the 3-litre diesel, makes 260 horsepower from standard. It's now making just shy of 400 horsepower to the rear wheels.
Which is, I imagine, a lot because my car does 160 only. And yeah.
So I've got a Stage 3 turbocharger I just put on. To actually make that work, I had to do the exhaust and had to do the injectors to actually get the fuel into the car. The intake, albeit it's a little bit restrictive, it is working. So it's a fast, quiet, lovely car to drive.
And quiet, it is actually quiet. Like quiet-wise, because it's fully deadened. You did mention something about the roof as well.
Oh yeah. This car's not just deadened. Wait.
Nothing. Man, it's like...
Once again, 1-inch MDF.
1-inch MDF on the roof.
1-inch MDF in the doors.
In the doors.
And a load of MDF in the boots.
And everything is black, which is blacked out. Look amazing. So this car is probably the car that I heard the least rattles in my life. Because yeah, it's not surprising, to be honest, because when you put so much deadening in it, you kind of have these results.
See, it's easy because wood is a lot cheaper than deadening. So save your money, glue wood in there, and you're good to go.
Especially when you have a car that you don't like, not planning to, I don't know, resell or something.
Well, but when I first bought this, I had planned on selling it. My plan was to buy it and flog it. But then, 3 days after I bought it, a truck drove into me and ripped my rear wheel.
Aww.
So then I decided, well, I got the angle grinder out and started cutting. And that's how my sub happened.
Yeah. So, the main question, why are you here today? So all the stuff that we do with tuning, we do it kind of 2 things. So once we do everything with that thing and a microphone. And the other thing is we're doing stuff with the stuff that James has. Yeah, exactly that. So James is much better than I am hearing stuff because because exactly, and I am quite fast with a microphone and a laptop. So instead of James spending days trying to do EQ and all that kind of stuff work that is literally mechanical, I did it for him in a couple of hours, and he was sitting the next 2 hours doing everything with his own ears. Is that correct?
Yep. So my theory is, if you put two completely different methods together, we'll get the best of both worlds and we'll win this, right?
That's correct. I think it is.
That's my theory.
Yeah, that's the best approach.
Put two completely different methods together and you get the best of both worlds.
Exactly.
So that's what I want to try with this. Everyone tells me, someone tells me I can't do something, well, too late, I've already done it.
Yeah.
I was told not to do doors, done the doors.
Yeah, same with the sub. The front sub, I don't know if we mentioned, it's ported.
Yeah, I was told not to go ported,
Yeah.
so I ported it.
So this car is gonna be in Emma next weekend.
22nd.
So if anybody wants to hear it, feel free to come and find James, because he's gonna be there with a fresh new tune.
We'll be demoing all day, albeit you might get a bit hot in here because it does get a bit toasty.
Yeah,
But battery's charged up, good for all day, so I'll be demoing the entire day.
yeah. So anybody wants to see this car, please come to where is the Emma happening?
This one is in Birmingham this time.
In Birmingham, yeah, right in the middle, spot on. So that's yeah, nice. But yeah, anyway, this is pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.
Enjoy your days.
Bye.